Good morning. My name is Markiss Stone, and I am the host of the Daily Dose, and I would like to welcome you to the next day of your new life. That's right. See, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. What will you do with yours today on this beautiful June 14th, 2019, the year of consistency and the second quarter of power? That's right. It is Friday, so you know what that means. It's really Saturday, Junior. I say that because y'all know I gotta work tomorrow, man. I gotta keep grinding it out. But here's the deal. Some of your friends, some of your family members, some of your co-workers, some of your pets that you have at home, maybe you have a little bird, maybe you have a little shih tzu, a chihuahua. Everybody needs that daily dose of positivity, and you know your boy Markiss got the antidote. So today I need y'all help to give it to him, baby. I need somebody in the deep blue sea to go find Nemo. I need somebody to get on their magic carpet and hang out there with Aladdin, because everybody needs the antidote, and I'm ready to give it to him. So on the count of three, 1, 2, 3, Hulk, smash that share button, hit the smash button, punch the smash button, uppercut the smash button, hook the smash button, knock the smash button, the share button out of this hemisphere, because today's topic is going to be lit. It is going to be fire. No fire extinguisher needed. We are going to burn the Daily Dose studio down to the ground today, and then we're going to rebuild it right back up, baby, because that's what we do every single day. Woo! I love the intro, man. The intro is good times. How y'all doing, man? I'm going to tell you, today I'm doing extremely fine. And I'm going to tell you why. Here's the deal. Before we get into the antidote, I need y'all to stick with me for one moment. Just stick with me. I got to ride on my high horse for a second, because today we did some PR. That means personal records, not press release. Stick with me today. Let me tell y'all. Hey, we talking about goals today. We talking about goals. And I just want to show y'all something. I'm going to give you a little bit of backstory, and then we're going to get into the antidote. But just stick with me. Here's the deal. So, quite a while ago, I was out of shape. Y'all know I was in the military. After I got out of the military, I went to school, and then I got in the car business. I got out of shape, and I looked up and I said, "Self, you ain't looking too hot, so you got to get it right." So I grabbed my buddy Andy across the street, and we started working it out, man. We were on the beach body thing, and we were handling business. The difference between that left picture and that right picture is actually 5 months. Yeah, man, that was quite some years ago. And then next thing you know, I moved to Indiana, and I lost it, and I started looking like the left picture all over again. So what did I do? Here's the deal. I started working out again, and when I got my house out here, I went to the chiropractor, and the chiropractor said, "Markiss, you have an irregular spine, no more heavy lifting, man. You had some stuff going on in your past. Here's the deal. I don't want you jacking yourself up, so no more heavy lifting." So I got discouraged. I beat myself up. I ate myself into a food coma, and I started looking like the left picture again. Well, I wasn't going to let that deter me, because I don't like the dad bod. He ain't cute at all. All the little extra fluff, all the bad yummy in the tummy, that wasn't working for me. So y'all know I went out and got my Peloton bike, right? And so here's the deal. That's my setup in my fitness room right now. And yesterday, I decided to work on some goals. And y'all know I'm a very goal-oriented person. When I write my goals down, I put them in front of me somewhere I can see every single day. So as you can see, my goals are written down on that chalkboard right in front of me. So as I'm riding, when I need to get in the zone, I'm looking right at my goals. And so yesterday, I made some lofty goals. Some really lofty goals. Keep in mind, I've only had my bike for 3 weeks. And yesterday, let me tell you, I'm in a Peloton group on Facebook, and they like, "You crazy, dog." Well, call me crazy, but something amazing happened today. Do you see all that sweat right there? That shirt's supposed to be light gray. That's like charcoal gray. Some of y'all in the car business, y'all know what I'm talking about. Customers come in and say they want gray, but it's really silver. You know the difference between silver and gray. The bottom of that shirt is silver. The top of that shirt is gray. I was putting in work. It went down. Look at this, y'all.
When your goals are powerful enough, you make it happen. You see all those goals? I made 2 of them happen on day 1, baby. Over 800 calories burned in 45 minutes, and over 500 output in 45 minutes. Make your goals happen, baby.
Let me tell you something. I didn't even realize that I accomplished 3 of the goals that I put on there yesterday. 3. And these are hard to accomplish tasks. Let me tell you, one of the goals was finish 10% in the top 10% of over 3,000 riders within 45 minutes. Now, here's the deal. I just want to remind y'all, I've only had this bike three weeks. As you can see on the leaderboard ranking to the top left, it says that there were 6,234 people. I finished 521. Check. Total output, that is tough. That's a combination of how fast you're going and the power you're using. I had a goal of over 500. Let me tell you, the other day I was at like 4 something, and I feel like I was going to ride my brains out. I was out of breath. I was huffing and puffing. I just want to lay on the floor and just not move for the entire day. But today I accomplished that. And then the most impressive one to me is the 800 calories burned in 45 minutes. I don't think I've ever done that before. 800. You should have saw me racing to the finish line. I want you to look at something here real quick. If you know something about heart rate zones, there's zones 1 through 5. 1 is the easiest, 5 is the toughest. If you actually look at the graph towards the end, look at where my heart rate is. I was in zone 5 the entire time, racing to that finish line, sprinting to that finish line. I'm talking about I was out of breath. I was giving it my absolute all, and I accomplished this. So today, I chalked off 3 goals. Place in the top 10, over 3,000 people in a 45-minute time frame, burn 800 calories in 45 minutes, and have over a 500 total output. So I'm feeling good. If y'all can give me a round of applause, I really appreciate it, because I don't know if some of y'all know what those numbers mean, but I busted my butt today. Hard. I even cursed when I was done, and I don't even curse. Oh, man, it was something else. And then, look at what I saw right after. Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. That's right. Here's the deal. I want you guys to pay close attention to that. Strength does not come physical capacity. It comes from indomitable will. Willpower. The will to do it. The desire to do it. The want to do it. The need to do it. The mentality part of it. It's not the physical part. My legs aren't really that strong. I haven't worked out consistently in a while because I was depressed a little bit. I couldn't work out. I was mad because I wanted to and I couldn't. So my legs are not that strong, but it was my willpower. How have I had a bike for 3 weeks and there's 6,000 people doing the same thing that I'm doing in this one class, and I end up in the less than 10%? It's because of my willpower. I was giving it every single ounce that I had. I put it all on the floor. It's the willpower. So today we're going to talk about becoming goal-oriented. I'm talking, it's one thing to set a goal, but it's another to become goal-oriented. Now here's the deal. If you're a little bit late, you're a little bit tardy to the party, I got a homie named Lyric that's got to tell you what to do. Lyric, tell him.
What smells the share button?
That's right. If you're going to come fashionably late, it's all good. Just make sure you either hashtag replay or hit that share button. And if you're hitting the share button, beast up that share. Put a title behind it. Tell somebody, yo, you need to check this out. It's pretty lit. But today we're going to talk about becoming goal-oriented. Are you a goal-oriented person? Do you set goals, or are you goal-oriented? There's a difference between the two, and we're going to get into it on the antidote today. Let's go.
The antidote is a medicine taken or given to counteract a particular poison. Now, Markiss, it's 6:30 a.m. on the Eastern Time Zone. The dose house is starting to get filled to capacity with people who want that antidote. I think it's time to refill some prescriptions. Hit them with the antidote.
All right, before we get too deep into it, I want to shout out a few fashionably late people. What's up, AJ Anderson? What's up, Sean Weatherby? Hey, what's up, Rich Bishop? Paul Vilka's in the building. Great to see you. Nikki Budge is in the house. Terrell Lake, great to see you. Hey, Faye Giles, it's been a while, girl. Let's stay consistent. And I've already shout out Mr. Santangelo. But okay, let's go ahead and get right into it. Number one, the benefit of becoming goal-oriented is you get what you want. Now, let me tell you, the first goal that I ever wrote down and looked at every single day was when I was 18 years old and I was in the Army. And this was a simple goal. This was a very, very, very simple goal. What I wanted to do was I wanted to send my mother some money via Western Union so that she could fly out to me to see me graduate basic training. And when I finished it, I wanted to buy a JVC video camera so I can document my journey in the military. And I wanted to buy Jay-Z's Blueprint album because it came out on September 11th and I was in the field. And we in the Army and your basic training, you confined to your barracks in that field. You ain't going nowhere. So and then there's a few other things that I had on there that I wanted to accomplish. So when I graduated basic training and I checked off all that, I saw the power. I love the way that it made me feel. I was able to get what I want. Now, some of you guys' goals, the way they're set up, it's okay to put a monetary value behind your goals. It's okay to put a destination behind your goal. It's okay to envision whatever you want to do and make your goal whatever you want. But what's most important is when you accomplish your goal, you get what you want. That's the whole reason of putting it down. If you want to be number one, fight for it. Write it down, look at it every day, develop your plan of action, and make it happen. But what's most important, when you become goal-oriented, you get what you want. You stay determined. You stay in that lane. You get that tunnel vision. You put your hater blockers on. You focus like a laser and not a flashlight. But what's most important is you get what you want. Too often, we go through life not really getting what we want. There's some people right now that are settling and not getting what they want because they're not goal-oriented. It can even be relationship-wise. Are you getting what you want out of your relationship? If not, make what you want a goal and go after it. Man, take that antidote. Number 2, it makes you work harder. Let me tell you, I'm just talking from recent experience. When you make your goals should be so big that they scare you. When you're writing your goals down, you should get little shivers and tingles and say, oh my gosh, man, what could happen if I accomplish this? Like, they should be tough. And then you go after it. And then you work harder and harder, and you develop this work ethic. You become a workhorse. You outwork, out-hustle, and out-grind everybody. I got this shirt on for a reason. When you work harder, you accomplish things. You push yourself to the limits. You push yourself beyond limits. And then all of a sudden, you start shedding this extra layer of skin that's no longer needed because you're becoming a new person. Is somebody feeling me this morning? Can I get some likes and loves coming down the screen? Has there been somebody that's experienced what I'm talking about? You ever shed that extra layer? Some people, you may need to shed an extra layer fat, because that's what I'm doing. Man, with 800 calories burned this morning, I'm pretty sure that I've just exposed a new layer because I didn't know that I was capable of accomplishing what I just accomplished in that short amount of time. I just created these goals yesterday, and these goals scared me. Let me tell you, what I did was I went to the app and I looked at all my numbers of where I was at. I looked at it from day one all the way up to yesterday, and I said, okay, I got to make lofty goals and I got to have a big increase. Well, let me tell you, I exposed who I was capable of, and I'm capable of so much more. If I can accomplish it in one day, wait till you see the way my new goals are going to be set up. Oh my gosh, if I'm doing this right now, wait till you see the new goals. The point is, I'm working harder. And that's the whole point, because when you work harder, you get better results, and it's all about progression. You're not going to get from here to here overnight, but as long as you're progressing, you'll look up one day, and when you made it here, you'll be able to look down at the mountaintop. You'll be up at the mountaintop. You'll be able to look down and say, man, look what I did. Look what I accomplished. Look through everything I've been through, and look at how hard I worked to get where I'm at. That's what it's about, baby. There's a sense of pride. It's okay to be egotistical in some ways when you set your goals and you accomplish and you say, I did that. I'm the man. I'm the woman. I made that happen. Nobody else but me. It's okay to take a little bit of pride in yourself. It's okay to love yourself. It's okay to pat yourself on the back sometimes. Just don't do it a whole bunch. You can rub people the wrong way. But anyway, number 3, it's addictive in a good way. Let me ask you guys a very, very, very simple yet powerful question. How many things are you addicted to that are bad? Can somebody put that little emoji that's got the little dude on? Am I touching somebody's soul this morning? How many people are addicted to bad things? And I'm not talking about like tedious. I'm talking about bad, like Michael Jackson bad things. Like you bad. Like some people are addicted to bad things. I would rather be addicted to good things than bad things. See, when you create your goals, you're doing it for the greater good. Let's say if it's smoking, I'm not going to judge you. Handle your business. I'll encourage you to do better, because upwards of 90% of the people who smoke, if I ask them if they want to quit, the answer is yeah. But some people are addicted to bad things. Wouldn't you like to be addicted to good things that get you results that help you progress, to help you move through life, to maneuver through better things, to make you more prosperous, to help you accomplish more things in life and get better and greater and become some of the elite people? Wouldn't you want to be addicted to those kind of things? The things that's going to make you smile more than they make you actually frown? Wouldn't you rather be addicted to that than something bad? Some people are addicted to their phones. That can be considered a bad thing when you're constantly wondering what everybody else is doing as opposed to focusing on what you should be doing. Use your phone for the greater good. Again, I'm not judging you. Handle your business. I'm trying to encourage you. I'm trying to uplift you. I'm trying to inspire you. I'm trying to motivate you. I'm trying to get your brain on a different path, a different way of thinking, present something to you from a different perspective. If you're going to be addicted to something, be addicted to something that's good and not bad. Think about the things that you're addicted to right now. Are they good or are they bad? Don't lie to yourself. You can lie to me all day long, but at the end of the day, you're responsible for producing your results. Are you addicted to something good or bad? Be honest. If you're addicted to more bad things than you are addicted to good things, it's time to do a little bit of self-evaluation. You need to have a talk to yourself and say, self, you got some splaining to do. I'm trying to tell you, I've been there. I'm going to show you the picture again. Where's the picture? Here it is. I was addicted to bad stuff on the left. I was eating stuff that I had no business eating. I was getting out of control. Have y'all seen my 600-pound life on TV? Man, that's something crazy. These people are addicted to bad, unhealthy food. So here's the deal. I'm not here to judge you. I've been in your shoes, but I'm just trying to tell you, when you become a results, goal-oriented person, things just start getting a little bit better. I can't tell you how the endorphins feel going through my body right now, knowing that I have accomplished something for the greater good that a lot of people have not accomplished in also a short amount of time. I'm really addicted now. And what's crazy is I'm just getting started. I'm right here, and I got long ways to go, y'all. I'm just getting started. This is just the beginning, and I'm already doing amazing things. I just want to be on my way to elite status, baby. Well, let's go ahead and go down the goal-oriented checklist so you can get some in your life, because I promise you, if you implement this into your lifestyle, things will be great. I'm going to give you a few seconds, and what I want you to do is I want you to take a screenshot of this, because this is the secret sauce, baby. Turn your phone sideways, turn it vertical, do whatever you got to do. Let me do a little, which way? Y'all know it's inverted. Y'all get your screenshot? Okay, cool. Number one, make sure you get what you want. That's the best part about it. We go through life all the time not really accomplishing what we want to, not really getting what we want to. We see all these things, whether it be monetary, physical, destination-wise, or spiritual, and we chasing and we don't get it because we're not putting in the effort. So when you become goal-oriented and you put your goals in front of you and you develop that plan of action and you attack it every single day and you chip at it and you start accomplishing them goals, you get what you want out of life, and there's a great feeling attached to it. Number two, it makes you work so much harder. It develops a great work ethic. I'm so proud of my work ethic. It's crazy. Yesterday was my off day, and I kept thinking about what to do next. My off day doesn't really feel like off days because the work ethic it's indescribable. Just try it. That's all I'm asking you to do. It's a free 99. You ain't even got to pay for it. Just try it. Number three, it's addictive in a good way. If I'm going to be addicted to something, I want to be addicted to the good stuff. Somebody feel me out there? Here's the deal. Guess what, guys? Dose you know. Semester 2 open enrollment is now available. I will tell you that right now, my freshman class is kicking butt. I got to get some video testimony so I can show you. These guys are rocking and rolling and slaying the day. They are retaining the information. They are applying it. And I'm trying to tell you, this is a fantastic opportunity for you to excel and advance your sales career. If you are in sales and you are watching this and you are tired of being broke, you are tired of not getting the results you want, you are tired of not getting the training, you are tired of not being motivated, you are tired of not getting the secret sauce, you are tired of the same results that you're getting, then I just may know a guy. The great thing about it is you get all this information with accountability for a 4-week period at a price point that's not going to break the bank. DM me for details. But if you just want to stick with the dose, it's all good, baby. Y'all know I'm going to provide that free value all the time. Free 99. Check it out on my YouTube page. The benefit about that is you don't have to sit and wait through 4 minutes of shout outs. You get to get right to the antidote. Just search for Markiss Stone, Markiss Stone, because I'm twice as nice. Hit the subscribe button, take your Thor hammer, and just bang that notification bell so you can always know when you can get the antidote, baby. And if you want to catch me live, that's what I highly suggest. 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time Zone on Facebook. Search for The Daily Dose Show. You'll see my big old mug right there with the smile. Hit the like button. Hit the 3 dots underneath. Hit the following, then see first button to make sure you always get your antidote. Check out the outro.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in to The Daily Dose. I hope you got your antidote today. Your daily dose of positivity, inspiration, and motivation. Check me out every Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time Zone on Facebook Live. And don't forget to Hulk smash that share button.
Oh, man. I'm just feeling so good right now. I can't describe these tingles that's going through. I do what I do from the heart and I don't expect nothing in return. I'm just a kid from the south side of Chicago that's here to make the world smile and change people's lives. Y'all have a fantastic Friday and weekend, baby. Peace.